Once upon a time, in a little village in India, there lived an old woman whom everyone called Grandma. She loved gardening and had the best garden in the village. Grandma lived by herself in a little hut next to a deep and dark jungle. At times, she could hear herds of elephant go tup, 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 and there were lizards which went over dry leaves. Kush, kush. The grandma had two loyal dogs, Kalu and Bulu, to protect her. One day, Grandma thought of visiting her daughter, who lived on the other side of the jungle. She packed her things and said goodbye to her dogs. As Grandma walked through the jungle, are gare gare, are gare gare, here I come on my walking stick, she came across a fox. Ah, Grandma, he said, how nice of you to arrive just when I'm so hungry. I see you have a bag and tiffin box. I would like to eat what's inside the box. Grandma told the fox that I'm going to my daughter's home and she is a very good cook. So, on the way back, I will give you the food that I bring from there. But now, let me go. The fox thought it was a good idea to let her go. Grandma walked deeper into the village and she met a bear. Ah, Grandma, he said, how nice to see you. I am very hungry and would like to eat what's in your tiffin box. So the grandma told the same thing that she told the fox, and he too thought it was a good idea to let her go, as he thought that he will get some very yummy food to eat while the grandma is on her way back. Grandma reached her daughter's house. She had a wonderful time there, playing with her grandchildren and telling the neighbors all about her adventure in the forest. But Grandma missed her dogs. So she decided to get back home. Grandma told her daughter about the fox and the bear wanting to eat what she had in her tiffin box. So they thought of an idea. The two of them went into the garden, and when they saw the giant gods, they knew exactly what to do. The daughter picked the biggest god and hollowed it out. Grandma climbed in. The god was quite comfortable because its walls were as thick. So the daughter told her mother, now no one will know it's you. She took the god to the edge of the jungle and gave it a strong push. Gar, 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 gar. The god began to roll down the jungle path. In a while, the god reached the part of the forest where the bear was waiting for Grandma. Because he had never seen such a large god, the bear didn't know what it was. What a strange creature, He looked around the gourd, but because it was all sealed, the bear couldn't smell Grandma. In a thin voice, Grandma said, I am just a rolling god singing my song. Will you give me a push and help me along? The bear thought, yes, I could do that. The room, bounced the god. In a while, the god reached the part of the forest where the fox was waiting. He too didn't knew what was inside the god. He said, what a strange creature. Grandma said, I am just bouncing god singing my song. Will you give me a push and help me along? The fox said, yes, I could do that. The god rolled and bounced. It was almost at the edge of the forest. She called out to her dogs, Kalu, Bulu, Kalu, Bulu, come here to me. Back in the village, Kalu and Bulu heard Grandma's voice. They knew she needed help, so they went quickly into the forest. They realized that their grandma was inside the god and helped her come out. Grandma gave her dogs a big hug. Thank you, Kalu and Bulu, for helping me.